The sound of gunfire echoed through the area of Uhledar as a large group of Russians advanced through the town. The air was thick with tension, and the residents cowered in fear as they heard the sound of bullets whizzing by. The Russians had been moving through the region for weeks, and their advance had been swift and brutal. The towns and villages they encountered were quickly occupied, their residents either fleeing or being forced to comply with the invaders. Uhledar was the latest town in their path, and the residents knew that they had little chance of survival if they were caught in the crossfire. As the Russians drew closer, the people of Uhledar took cover wherever they could find it. Some hid in their homes, while others took shelter in basements or alleys. But there was no place to hide from the hail of bullets that rained down upon them. The Russian soldiers were relentless in their advance, firing their weapons indiscriminately as they moved through the streets. The sound of gunfire was punctuated by the screams of the wounded and dying, and the air was thick with the smell of gunpowder. The residents of Uhledar were trapped, caught between the advancing Russians and the buildings that surrounded them. They had nowhere to go and no way to defend themselves. It was a scene of utter chaos and terror, and the people of Uhledar knew that they were living through a nightmare. The Russians continued their advance, seemingly unstoppable in their quest for conquest. The people of Uhledar watched in horror as their town was taken over by the invaders, and they knew that their lives would never be the same again. But even in the midst of the chaos and devastation, there were those who refused to give up. The people of Uhledar, though outnumbered and outgunned, were determined to resist the invaders and fight for their survival. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you be the first to see our next video.